In our first story, chairman of the NPP's committee set up to probe the huge loss of their MPs, Yao Osafo-Marfo, has established that some district and municipal chief executives worked to undermine the electoral fortunes of the party's parliamentary candidates. Over 40 NPP MPs lost in the just-ended parliamentary elections. Now, Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Marfo says all the MMDCEs involved have been identified, will be relieved of their post. He spoke earlier to my colleague, Kwesi Parker-Wilson, in an exclusive interview.
The president-elect, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, won with about 500,000 votes, about 500,000. If you are not, you may be aware, President Mills won elections in this country with about 47,000 votes. 47. So 500,000 votes is more than enough. It's 50 plus 1, and 50 plus 500,000 is a very solid victory, and therefore we have every right to celebrate this victory.
I see, but let's talk about your parliamentarians. A lot of them lost their seats in this year's election. You are leading the committee to investigate. But what has been your findings so far, sir?
Well, so far we realized that there were a lot of internal frictions. A lot of district chief executives, municipal chief executives were undermining parliamentary candidates.
They were undermining parliamentary candidates?
Yes. They were even campaigning against them.
And these are the findings you have gathered so far?
Some of them so far. And therefore, we have a lot to do between the DCs and the parliamentary candidates.
I see. So have you been able to identify these DCs and MCs who perhaps may have undermined the work of the PCs?
Obviously, we have been able to identify some of them.
Like about how many are we talking about here?
Well, I wouldn't give any numbers now until the investigation is complete.
But for the DCs, would there be any sanction against them? Because I know that the party constitution clearly states that if some individuals work against the interests of the party, there may be some sanction against them. I don't give recommendation to that.
We are dealing with the same party. So if you are a DC or an MC and you campaign against your parliamentary candidate, you have no business to be a DC or MC for the party. Because the candidate is the candidate of the party, and you are DC, MC for the party. So if you undermine your parliamentary candidate, you have no business to be the district chief executive.
So you will sack one of them, that's understand again.
They will definitely have to be thrown out. Definitely. Any DC or MC who considered it right to work against his or her parliamentary candidate has no business to represent the party in the district.